Welcome back. We're not doing a what went down this week, as you've probably guessed from the title. I don't know why I say this all the time, because you read it before you click it, I imagine. We're doing a what's gone down, just in our life, general stuff. So we've got Ben and Raz. How are we? How are you both doing?
Good afternoon. I'm doing excellent.
Yeah.
I'm really had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Feel really alert and awake.
And you got a coffee as well to make it extra alert. And
yeah, I've got a coffee with panettone.
Get some housework done this morning or something as well.
What did I do? I put a wash on before I left.
Oh.
Is a wash considered housework?
Here's the thing. Technically, yes. On paper, yes.
I'd
But
say
do you get
no,
the
though.
satisfaction?
You're not cleaning your house.
You're not cleaning your house.
Putting a wash on and hanging it out to dry is my least favourite task in the world.
Yeah.
It don't bother me.
So much so that I've thought about, there's like a subscription service now where you can pay
For people?
Yeah.
not to come around to your house and do your washing.
I think they're called maids.
But you give them your washing, they pick it up and they give it back to you.
Like a hotel?
Clean,
yeah, it's
nicely folded. And I'm like, you know what? Just washing their clothes, fair play, but the way that they give it back to you, all
ready to
nicely, just put it back in your drawer or whatever.
No creases.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I would pay for that.
It depends how much it is.
It should, what it's about. It's not like I've known people who get cleaners who aren't living well, but they're just like, I don't clean, so I know what I'm good at, so I'll just pay someone to clean for me.
Yeah, my ex did it. She and her flatmate got someone in, and they paid them I think it was either 20 or 40 quid, so it was 20 quid each or something like that.
Yeah,
and they'd come in and do a good old clean of the entire flat, and it was they'd look great afterwards.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, it forces you to tidy.
Yeah,
because you can't clean an untidy flat, so you got to tidy first and then leave them to clean.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is exciting.
It's exciting, yeah.
It is exciting.
I'm hungover.
Why are you hungover?
Because I went out last night.
Well, give us more than that. We're doing a fucking podcast about what you've been up to.
Play the outro.
Thank you for joining us.
Went out last night, and God, so our good friend Ryan,
lovely lad.
Why
are you speaking third person?
He sorted out 50 Cent the other night.
Very nice.
I was fucking thrilled to be there.
That's sick.
So a lot of love to him. And you know what? I went into it thinking it's just gonna be like a standard rap show where it's first verse and there's a DJ and it's just spit some bars, next song, and then a load of shit I don't care about.
Yeah, half a song, half at time.
But you know what? Got there, Busta Rhymes. To be fair, he was doing that.
Yeah.
But at least he was, I don't know. There was a bit of a performance there, which was nice. But 50 Cent, comes out. First song was a bit whack. But a lot of production. And halfway through maybe the second or third song, these blocks that looked like towers. Just started.
No.
Oh, he's from New York.
He should have waited a day.
They just start to open up, and it reveals this full live band setup, and I'm like, this is brilliant. Anyway, you won't believe how many hits he's got. It's fucking great.
Oh yeah, he's got loads.
Yeah,
anyway, on the way to the show, me and Rob on the train, my stomach just starts feeling really uneasy, and I don't know why. I think maybe I've eaten something off. So I have a couple of beers, no problem.
That'll sort it.
Yeah, and it did. And then by the time we got to Manchester, me and Rob needed the biggest piss of our lives. Literally the bladders were aching.
Oh, it's awful that.
Yeah.
And then when we've actually pissed, it still leaves the ache.
It's that shit train to Victoria. That's it's not to Piccadilly.
Yeah.
And both the toilets were out of action.
Was he playing at Arena?
Yeah. No, it was
O2.
The Academy. Yeah.
Well, you never know. It might
Is
be
that
somewhere
Brunel
else.
next week?
Manchester's got loads of venues. Could have been playing at Star and Garter.
Yeah, you never know. But yeah, great show.
Nice.
Then we were supposed to go out. Met Rach at the train station. And Rob just bailed.
Rob went home early.
He was like, I'm glad Rachel's here because I was gonna have to come out with you, but now I don't have to because Rachel's here. I was like, brilliant. Perfect. I was like, guess what, Rach, we're going out.
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, went to bloody Key Club.
Love it.
Oh yeah,
and
should have gone a bit earlier. I'd have seen you in there.
And the thing was, Rach was sober. and like she wanted to obviously get drunk.
Mm.
So I had to drink. I was already drunk, but I had to get a drink when she wanted a drink. So I was just getting more drunk, and now I feel like ass.
Well,
Had a great Taco Bell though.
Oh.
Taco Bell when you're drunk is great.
Taco Bell's always great, I find. I can't have them too often, but like once in a blue moon, a
Yeah.
Taco Bell, oof, it's just
But that one by Key Club is shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Terrible service as well.
the only thing I ever get from
Volcano Burrito.
yeah, is Volcano Burrito. Whenever I go there, there's barely any filling. Like it's like the thinnest burrito ever. It's
always good when I get it.
It's a slap in the face to Mexico, is what it is.
I don't think Mexico really cares about Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I had a nice night last night. I went to a gig as well. I went to watch just a little band called Static Dress, and they were great.
Usually when
yeah.
people say that, like, just a little band, they mean like, oh, just a little band called The Beatles or like Metallica.
I mean,
he literally means a
literally.
little band.
Well, excuse me, they're bigger than your band, and they've been winning loads of awards. Thank you. Sit down.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go. Got told.
Well, no, they were great. I went because obviously, like, nobody was free or no one listens to Static Dress or likes that music. I ended up going with RTO. It's a band that I know. So there's Ray, Ewan, and Rob from it.
Can I have a quick question?
That wasn't a question, and it won't quick. Hurry up.
Quick question.
Yep.
Is it RTO, ARTEIO, or is it RTO?
ARTIO.
yeah.
Oh, so it is a
So
word.
you're wrong on both
and,
counts.
if they don't have the domain with the IO at the end, they're missing a trick.
Yeah.
Because that's how they'll get funding, right? You gotta have the
yeah.
IO domain. And
Everyone knows a serious startup.
yeah.
I have no
I've
idea.
bought
what
it
you're
just
on about,
now.
yeah. Lovely.
with my mind.
But yeah, so I went out with them.
I love the music.
Anyway, sorry, Dan.
Great. I don't know what I was on about now. Yeah.
Domains.
So yeah, out with them.
There's like 5 people in the comments, like, brilliant.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be less than 5.
2 of them are us.
1 or 2. And they're both you.
Me listening back to this going, he's so funny.
Me on alt account.
He's so
alt
fucking
account,
hilarious.
like, you know what? Protocols.
But no, went out with them. Met Jazz and everyone from Slam Dunk there, because obviously it's a Slam Dunk event. And then, yeah, I was in Pits for half of it. And then Ollie was like, right, because I've just been to America and they've just been touring out there in like loads of hardcore bands. Their hardcore scene's proper mad. Like, you think ours is ridiculous when you see Knock Loose and people are spin kicking and punching air, and like theirs is mental over in America. And he was like, right, because he's just come back from that, he wanted that again. He was like, I want to see you fuckers like crowd surfing, stage diving, get up here, steal the fucking mic. Like, I want it all.
The
No,
engineer's
it's
just like, fucked up.
It's genuinely what they do.
Right. Yeah.
So like people started doing it, so I did it,
Oh dear.
and I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And
I thought there was gonna be
I
like a
crowd
bad-
surfed,
Did
got
you?
on stage, like screamed into the mic with him, jumped back off, did it again later on, and then like he noticed it with me doing it, and it was like little nod of recognition, and then like we had a little, not a sing, more a scream. I wish. And then yeah, it's just a really, really good night, and it's not often I crowd surf. I don't usually get the confidence because I'm a 31-year-old man who doesn't weigh that little. So yeah, really.
Did you
it's my
anything?
mother.
Did
My
you
mother's
anything,
calling.
do anything after the gig or just?
No, I came back. I went and saw the band.
He is 31.
Yeah, I'm 30. And I also can't be asked for nights out anymore.
Yeah.
But no, I saw like a lot of people waiting in the second room because they'd cordoned half of it off and put a barrier there. And a lot of people were waiting for the band there. So I walked around through the other doors and just evaded the barrier and just went in and said hello.
All right. Okay. Nice. Oh,
It was
cool. Man.
very naughty of me, but you get away with it, can't you?
Yeah, of course you can. Man of your stature.
You what?
Man of your stature.
Exactly.
Get away with anything, mate.
No, you just walk in like you know what
Don't
you're
say
doing
that.
anyway.
Come on.
Hey.
You know what it's like, eh?
No, really good night.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've not done a lot recently.
Well, shall I quickly just tell you what I did last night?
If you
Go
want.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sat at home.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
Well, 2 things actually. First of all, happy holidays, everybody. It
What?
might be November, but this guy had his first mulled wine last night.
Ah.
And it was bloody lovely. M&S special, mate.
Oh,
M&S
very
special.
This is a warm and cozy
And
podcast. This
And
one.
do you know what? I was just going to have one mug, and I'll tell you, listeners.
You went for a second.
I finished the ruddy bottle off.
Ooh,
I really did,
Ooh.
and I felt a little
Did you-
bit tipsy after.
Did you have slippers on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your life is chaos.
and I bet you're thinking,
I'm not.
well, says a lot.
What do you have for tea? Go on.
What did I? Do you know what? I just had beans on toast. However,
Wow.
However,
For tea?
I just couldn't be asked. I couldn't be asked cooking it because tonight, well, maybe I'll tell you later. It's a surprise. So I'll just tell you now. It's not very interesting. I'm gonna.
I'll tell you what. Here's some engagement. You leave a comment on what you did tonight.
You leave your own comment.
you leave a comment, mate. Some fucker's got it.
Everyone, hang fire. On the next podcast, I'll tell you what I did out. No, and the other thing I did is I watched Big Brother.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was still going.
Do you know what? It's a bit shit.
You are joking.
Because I used to love it when it was on Channel 4, and it was like the early 2 or 3 seasons.
What channel's got it now?
ITV, and it's just proper like.
They're a bit too serious then.
Well, it's too like toned down, and like the concept of it is really just like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just really like it's just rubbish. Like the
ITV is like my least favorite terrestrial channel. I think
it's purely a platform to just advertise.
Like
to
Channel
you,
4. Channel 4's at the top.
Fuck,
yeah,
Channel 4 is the best, but fuck Channel 4.
I'm so confused.
Just cause, don't worry.
Channel 4. Channel 4's up there. Then BBC.
Yeah.
The only reason BBC's not all the way up there is because like I don't want to pay for a TV license, so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with Channel 4 is the reason they exist is to like be an alternative to the BBC.
Yeah.
So it
exactly.
means you naturally like their objective is to give you some like
and then
different content.
Channel 5 is underneath them. Only because and the only reason Channel 5 is there is because ITV is shit.
Yeah. And ultimately we need to put 35 seasons of Britain
NCIS.
benefits busters or whatever, like I don't know.
Every episode of Law and Order.
Yeah. Just what I don't know.
God, Channel 5 was shit.
Here's something though. Here's something that's annoying. This is our demographic now.
Is it?
Why the shit can we not just sort out streaming apps, right?
What do you mean?
Right, what do I mean, Raz?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Look at Netflix, right? Now,
Yeah.
okay, ignoring their price plan and the sort of corporate structure, what questionable. Their actual app experience, pretty good. You get high res, you got your Dolby Vision, you got your I think they do HDR now. I'm not sure. You go on like 4OD, and I'm here on the old broadband.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm on dial-up. Like, why is the app experience so bad? And like YouTube, YouTube's excellent.
YouTube is the pinnacle.
The pinnacle, I'd say, of video playback on
because their recommendation system. I've switched over the past 2 years. I think I've completely switched. Maybe more forced actually by YouTube. I used to go straight to my subscriptions. Now
I don't bother.
It's all on the home screen because not subscribers.
Raz,
what?
It just works.
It really does work. Like a subscriber is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Please subscribe, but it's almost becoming not the way to get your. Well, it's been a long time like this, but like it's not the way to get your video to people anymore. Like,
well, it came out
because if you watch someone's video and then they post another one a week later, it'll show up in your recommended.
Yeah.
So
it came out though, didn't it? That they brought out this bell system and whatever. And I remember like maybe 2 years ago, something like that. There were these videos cropping up in my recommended of like YouTubers saying, "Oh, look what the subscription system's been fucked with," or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I think.
Oh, have you seen that YouTube is going to implement a feature so that when someone says like this video or like subscribe, then the little buttons in the desktop browser. Yeah,
I've seen it. I saw it yesterday.
Glow.
Yeah, it actually blew my mind. Yes, I can't remember who I watched, but I watched it and then I was just watching it like not full screen. I don't know why. Anyway, watching the video and it just
that's good.
Did it? I think that's amazing.
You know what I hate? The term like smash the like button.
Yeah.
Like don't.
Yeah,
it's too aggressive. It's like
too aggressive.
Click like if you like the video, just click like, subscribe, but just don't smash the like button. Just click it or tap it.
I actually think that whole like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that shit.
Yeah.
I hate it all because I just think like I'd love to see like actual metrics on if that actually works, because if someone hearing that and going, "Oh shit, yeah."
It's like,
yeah.
it was a while ago. People started doing well. This percentage of my viewers aren't subscribers. Come on, guys, sort it out. It's like,
hate
hey,
that.
I'm definitely not going to subscribe now. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
that doesn't show that you aren't getting this. Like people aren't subscribing. That just shows that your title and your thumbnails working better than your videos are. Like your videos aren't that good.
Yeah, you get you bringing them in,
drawing
but
in
you're
the
not
views, but
keeping
you're
them.
not retaining.
Yeah.
I it's just, I don't know. For me, if I ever see, I hate the whole point of YouTube. I mean, maybe not anymore, but it's meant to be like amateur, isn't it? And when you just get a proper polished production, okay, that's great. But just when they're really like, it's almost like they're talking past you in the whole like gagging for a subscription. I just think, just give me your content, do your sponsor, whatever, but don't beg me for.
It's no one saying that, and it's part of the reason why I don't care to ever do it on this. There's no one saying that. No one's ever gone, I will comment.
Yeah.
I will like it. I will go and subscribe now.
I
that
reckon
you've
at
said
least
that.
one person's clicked the like button since I said that thing about smashing the like
Do you
button.
reckon?
Yeah. And maybe if they haven't already, just have a look at it. Just
Don't smash
li-
it, but go and penetrate it.
So if I say like now,
Just
so
I'll tell you what. Everyone demo this at home.
yeah.
Don't smash the like button. Just tap it very gently.
Some,
Yeah, same effect, right?
Here's the thing. Let's do an experiment, right? So you know this feature where it's meant to shine when you say like. So if we'll say like, we've said like quite a lot. I'm saying like right now. If we keep saying like throughout the podcast, if all the not the listeners,
It just keeps lighting
the
up.
listeners don't apply. The viewers, if they can all look at the thing, let us know if it lights up. If it doesn't light up, it is a common glitch, and what you have to do is you have to reset it to make it light up. You have to click it.
Yeah, and you have to click it at least 10 times.
You have to click it, yeah, and that.
Make
does
sure you
it.
end on an even number though, so it registers the click.
Oh,
Oh,
so Disney Plus has got better.
Disney Plus has got some good content, you know.
Yeah.
The only issue I've got is it doesn't update its content quick enough.
What do you mean?
Like I've watched it.
You've
I've
completed
completed
it.
it.
You've
Completed it, mate.
all. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it just doesn't give me enough new stuff that I actually want to watch. There's a lot on
Yeah.
there, but a lot of it's just Disney shit that I don't care for.
I'll tell you what. Every like TV subscription set. What do you call them? That's not YouTube. Video streaming
just a
service.
streaming
It's just a streaming platform, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'd call it.
Interesting. When does YouTube become that? Anyway.
I mean, technically it is, isn't it? Like you're streaming
like,
a video.
and you can buy, like you can watch actual things on there. Anyway,
You're joking.
Maybe
like
it's
not
watch
like
things.
Maybe it's when-
amateur
Yeah,
content,
yeah.
but like a full-fledged
Like,
production.
Maybe
on
it's
there.
when you
Like-
have to pay to do it, rather
Like-
than when
like-
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
it for free and there's a paid extra.
So the good thing about YouTube is it will never recommend me something I've watched before, apart from in a specific section where it says watch it again.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, sometimes there is stuff on there where I'm like, yeah, you know, I
Man
would
in
like
Cave.
to, yeah, I'd love to watch that again because I could do with another pass at it because it's brilliant. But it doesn't like show me the same thing. Whereas like Netflix, it'll go, do you want to watch Breaking Bad again? I know you've watched it. Literally, I've got the data that says you've watched it. You've played through the whole series. I'm still going to show you it in every category that it applies to.
It's a classic.
Yeah, watch it again.
What I don't
Watch it
like
again.
about Netflix is when you're doing an actual search, it says like most popular searches, but the actual searches it's showing you are stuff you've either watched or stuff you've searched.
Do you know what is annoying
Like-
about that as well? Sorry, very quickly. You'll search for something. Say you'll search for like Fast and Furious, and it will auto-complete Fast and Furious, but they don't have it in the library.
Yeah,
And it's like-
it's like,
Like just cock tease that, innit?
Yeah, just why?
and they're not big enough to say we don't have this. Sorry about that. We might get it. You know, if it was just a message saying we don't have it. Sorry about that. Might get it in future. You know,
Yeah.
we don't know how the contracts will work out in future. Who knows?
Or just
But
don't-
what they'll
just
do
don't
is
show it.
it'll be like some rip-off of
yeah,
like
quick and sneaky.
Fuck off.
quick and annoyed. Like,
Yeah.
Who's main character? Ron Petrol.
Van Petrol.
Yeah. That's me.
Oh god! Right, that's the end of the
funny.
podcast.
Yeah, that's it.
Again,
It's
twice.
Hey, we've peaked.
I am. So what's your favourite streaming platform? Do you reckon?
Ooh.
What do you like get the most use out of? Because I reckon at the moment I'm watching Disney. I tell you what, Disney Plus. I like the Marvel stuff. I watched Secret Invasion. It was shit. Just finished Loki. Amazing. Currently watching a program called The Americans, which is great. Highly recommend. and I'm watching Atlanta on Disney Plus as well. So Atlanta's great. It's got a Childish Gambino in.
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
thing. It's really good.
Seen it promoted.
But yeah, so Disney Plus, I'm getting a lot of value out of that, and Apple TV Plus as well.
You know what?
He's probably the best.
Probably
the best.
So Apple TV have gone for absolute quality over quantity.
They've beaten HBO, I think.
Yeah,
on it.
They
Really?
have like a handful of like shows to watch rather than the old Netflix syndrome of like, oh, I don't know what to watch.
Yeah.
Apple TV have like maybe 20, 30 shows.
Like
It makes it easier
bangers.
to pick, I find.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
oh, everyone's watching the morning show. Guess what? Watch it. It's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
Absolutely. You've got like Morning Show, Silo, Severance, For All Mankind.
You watch Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso,
Ted Lasso's
Foundation.
brilliant. Yeah.
You've got such a spectrum of like every different genre done so well.
Yeah, and it's like
It's
they,
great.
they
man.
might have one like comedy series, and it's like, but it'll be done really well. And also, as like an Apple fanboy, like you just get to see like little, like you'll see like really, I don't know. It's a weird way that they've like implemented products into the show, but they've done it in a way that only Apple can do by just literally putting the product in the show. Because I think like other shows, like they'll just come up with some like generic UI, like for a movie that won't be iOS or won't be Android, and it'll be just some that they've just made up for some reason. But like in that, it's like, oh yeah, she's literally getting an iMessage and they're reacting to it.
Well,
That's cool.
so you watch the Morning Show.
Yeah.
So in the latest season, in one of the apps, you can see Corey's phone.
Yeah.
It's not iOS, and you just think why?
Really?
I'd have to like Google it, but it's
Stuff like that, I always.
It's just
notice
like, why?
and stuff. Like if you get the tiniest little detail wrong, and it's like I'm gonna notice it.
To be fair, it might be iOS, but like an old one. But there was a Reddit thread about it I read the other day, and it's
that
like
sounds
Corey's phone isn't like.
Yeah.
One thing I always pick up on is it's called a flash. When someone flashes the camera, and it's when the eye matches with it, and it's the not.
Say
supposed,
that. Sorry, say that again.
So like when an actor's eye isn't supposed to catch the camera,
right, yeah,
but it does.
Yeah,
like as they're peeking around and they just quickly like catch it.
Yeah,
it's called a flash. I love watching out for those.
What a specific.
I know, just
Fair
it's
enough.
something I've always enjoyed.
So if like the camera's there and I'm turning my head and like moving my eyes along with it, but like
not just that particular movement, but like anything where like it's just going through it and the actor looks at the camera when he's definitely not to notice that the camera's there.
Yeah,
breaks the
like
fourth wall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't help but like your eyes will look at a fixed point, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like just the slightest little accident, and they try to avoid it. They do like train to not do it, but you know, I love seeing it catching it happen. I think it's great. Don't know why.
I just love Apple TV Plus. I really can't expect. Honestly, like I watched Severance. That was my introduction to it. That's when I like got it and I saw it advertised. I think it's the best thing I've watched this year.
At the moment, for me, Disney is the one. Like I'm using it loads.
Top two. For sure.
Just all sorts of shit on there. There's loads of shite. I love rubbish movies as well, so it's good for that.
Yeah, there's a load of them on Netflix.
And loads from my childhood. I love nostalgic movies. So like really shit childhood movies. I'm all about that. But I'm getting a lot of what's it called? What was the word you used? Good for money.
Sorry, what?
You used a word and I forgot what it was.
Good for money.
Yeah, it's like you're getting a lot of something out of it.
Value.
That was it. that word wouldn't just. I don't know. I went to a gig.
Get a good return on this investment.
I had a sweaty mosh, right? But no, the value on it, like it's really good value because it's Chocks.
Yeah. Well,
in fact, I think it's Chock's mum's, and Chock uses it, and then he gave me it, and there's his brother and Hannah and his daughter, and
see, I can't stand that.
I
can't stand using someone else's like subscription service, like the idea of just being cut off and then like all my recommendations are gone, and
it don't bother me.
Netflix is
life on the edge.
Is a easy so Disney, Apple. Like they're a bit harder to do this on, but what's great with Netflix, and I did this a while ago, is for just a short journey to say Malaysia, Turkey, just to fly and visit, you can get Netflix for like a couple of quid at the top. I don't know if I should be saying this.
It's like what people do with.
I'm not saying.
Like
I'm not saying
VPNs. Etc.
Yeah.
So you can literally get.
People do it with a premium service for the tube, don't they?
Yeah, I'm not saying I do it, but you can get premium for 60p a month.
Yeah, someone once told me.
I'm not saying I do it.
No, I wouldn't say you are doing it, but I've heard that if say it to India is one of the cheapest.
Yeah, for just there's plenty of VPNs out there with a free trial.
Anyway, thanks to the sponsor.
NordVPN. They're not a sponsor. Let me. I've actually written down some stuff this week.
I've been watching Narcos a lot.
Yeah,
especially this week.
Mm.
And you know what? It's brilliant.
The first one in Mexico.
Yeah.
It's got Mandalorian in it.
Yeah, it has.
I have no idea.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
The guy who plays the sexy police officer.
Yeah.
It's him.
Oh, okay.
Baby Yoda just doing a line of coke or something.
I
don't think that's what he's doing.
No.
What's that noise?
That's my chair.
My mind's just literally ripping one out. Go on, Dan, what you got for us to talk about?
There's only 3 things that have come to mind. 4 actually. So the first one was I saw this lovely portable vinyl player. Very cool. It's from Audio Technica. It's called the Sound Burger. It's basically it's about that long, like a little rectangle box, and it closes down over your vinyl and it plays it, and it's supposed to be portable. It's got Bluetooth, it's got aux in and out, so you can plug it into speakers and all sorts. But it just looked dead cool, and I thought it was cool, and you might like hearing about it.
It's good as well because it's like, I'm here.
Oh, your tech review channel.
I'm here. I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah.
The listeners have no idea what you're on about.
Go and Google Audio Technica Sound Burger.
We'll just stay quiet for a minute. If you can't just type in Google.
It looks cool. I think it's great. I just wanted to help, go and Google it.
Just Google it now.
While you're Googling that, my next point was astronauts are just constantly breathing each other's recycled farts.
And drinking each other's piss.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yep.
Bear with me.
How much are they getting paid to do that kind of shit? It must be a lot. Because I won't be getting paid.
Next point.
There's been another big chemical spill in America.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Well, the Audio Technica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Raz.
No.
He's got to Google it himself.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I thought that were dead cool.
It's like
everyone go and Google it. Audio Technica Sound Burger.
It's almost like a set of straighteners for a giant. Almost. Do you know what I mean?
You could imagine almost, Ben. Yeah. Almost, yeah.
Is that a new bit of tech?
Can you see it? Can you see it on the screen? Not you.
Yeah,
you've seen it.
It was originally made in 80s, I think, but they've updated it and give it a modern touch.
Wow. I don't think anyone who.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be shit.
Yeah, anyone who cool. Wants to get into vinyl is usually a music lover, and if you're
not heard of Tidal.
What?
Not heard of Tidal. It's the highest.
If you love music and would like to collect vinyl, then you obviously know that they're quite brittle, so you want to look after them. So I think nobody gets it. Well, I don't know. If you get into vinyl and you buy a record player like that doesn't I don't know, have a lot of features like the counterweight, basically it probably is going to damage your records. Then you're basically in and out of the vinyl club, right? You're just gonna go, I'll buy 5 vinyls and then I'll stop.
Unless you got a lot of money and you're wasting it.
Yeah, true. And I've come to realise the world has a lot of those.
Yeah,
just people who've got too much money.
Yeah, because if I had the money, I'd
and not even talking people who are millionaires, but just people who have a lot of money and will just buy stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I'm very much one of those people where if I've got the money, stupid shit's my favourite stuff. Once bought one of those Das horns, a fucking drinking horn. Didn't have a need for it, just wanted one.
You're the perfect customer for that.
Yeah. I am, yeah.
Especially considering you don't drink.
Yeah, exactly. I did at that point.
I mean, Cheerios.
I still do, just not that
Having his morning OJ on that.
But anyway, the next point was there's been another big chemical spill in Texas.
Yeah.
Very bad.
I'd like to go to Texas.
Yeah, same.
Would you?
This one was solvents and glues.
Oh.
They put a shelter in place for 5 miles.
But that was a sticky situation.
He's done it.
Shut up. And my final point, this is, I read this somewhere and I thought it's a very good point. It'd have been better to have Rob here because he's a big Potter head. In Harry Potter, Peter Pettigrew shows up on the Marauders map, right? Do you know what I'm on about?
Nope.
Raz? Fuck. Right. Well, this is fucking useless.
Go on.
So the Marauders map
is.
is a map that can see where people are in
Yeah.
the grounds, wherever you are. It's a magic map.
Oh, it's like Find My.
Yeah. Peter Pettigrew is a man who was turned into a mouse. He was a bad man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh.
He goes with the flow.
Bruh.
My man is a bad man.
But he was Ron Weasley's pet rat. And
Wow.
on this map, he shows up as Peter Pettigrew when he's a rat. His older brothers had this map. So every night, they could see Ron Weasley sleeping in bed with Peter Pettigrew. And they said nothing about it.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
I just think that is a
Do what
very
you want
good
these
point.
days.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sleeping with a rat.
My little child, when he started school, was probably 11 years old, brother. Oh, Peter's in bed with him.
With a rat? Like,
Yeah, his pet rat.
But they think he's sleeping with a boy.
No, well, that's the point.
Or do
innit?
they
Like,
know he's a rat?
Well, no one knows he's a rat. They just see the name.
With a
They just see the name
a
Peter
boy.
Pettigrew. They don't know who Peter Pettigrew is.
So like
And they
Ron.
just
Yeah,
sit Ron in bed with Peter Pettigrew.
I sleep with my brothers all the time, man.
Do you know
Yeah, but
what?
from the age of 11, every single night.
Not
school.
Not every single night, but like low income household, not
I
everyone
think
can,
if
not
you-
everyone can afford a lot of bedrooms.
If you
When the
start
heating's
sharing
off.
a bed in a place where you've got your own bed in a dorm full of beds,
Yeah.
yeah, it's somewhat a little bit suspect.
Listen. Boys will be boys.
Fair. But yeah, they are my points of the week.
Nice.
4 points for you.
You should have like like a news bulletin. Like, like
I've just done it.
no, that's what I'm saying. The
and the
intro.
great thing will be
and
we'll
the
put the
outro.
podcast out 3 weeks later.
Oh, that'd be great. I can put I can set one of the buttons, so as soon as I press it, it'll be like do.
Brilliant.
Do that
Great.
instead.
Just what you want.
That was great for my
Can
head.
you like to come to my house?
Very loud, that matter.
Very loud.
God, that was a time last year.
I know.
Just saying that all the time.
With fucking
God.
Minecraft hammers and swords.
God.
Good times.
Oh.
Got any plans for this weekend?
Yeah.
Great. Raz, you?
I'm making a pie.
What?
Ray,
I told you already, haven't I?
Well,
I'm making a pie tonight for dinner.
What are you making?
Pie and veg.
What pie?
It's
Steak and ale.
Prime Minister, like Mooless Moo or something, I think it's called.
But you're making it.
No, well, I'm like putting it in the oven.
All right.
Mooless milk.
Mooless-
Mooless moo, as in like without the meat. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the pie because they do. You
Pussy
can
hole,
buy the you can buy the Prime Minister pies.
I
Can't
think
you?
the cow's pussy hole is still classed as meat, so we won't be having that.
No, we just don't have the actual pussy. We just have the hole.
All right.
No meat in that.
You can have as much dust as you like.
This one's insert your own meat.
Anyway,
Ridiculous. Have you bought that from Prime Minister or have you got it in a shop?
no, I got a Ocado delivery yesterday. So I got all my stuff.
All right, fancy boy.
Do you know
Ocado.
what? Do you know what? Actually, it's fine.
What is it?
This is a misconception because I was sad enough to actually price compare. I went because I get my
You
food.
surprised me, man. Like
Yeah,
you price
I'm
compare.
a very busy boy.
You got to look at the bottom left of the label, right? It's
Yeah, you
make
got it.
sure-
The price per, mate. It's all
Yeah.
about the price. So if you look at so I did Ocado, Tesco, and Morrison's, right? And I think it came to Ocado for like was like maybe.
That's what you do with your mulled wine and slippers.
Yeah. It was like there must have been a tenner in it, if that. And I was like, the Ocado experience, the website, the categorization, the UI, UX. I'll pay a tenner. Excuse me.
Bloody getting choked up about it. You must really
I'll
like
pay
it.
a tenner extra for that, and it was fine. But yeah, so I got Prime Minister. I got loads of veggies, some Brussels sprouts, carrots.
Wait, you got this from Ocado?
Yeah.
God, you actually use Ocado?
Yeah.
Have you not just been
not
present
been
for
listening?
everything he's
You,
just
you
said?
can tell how he votes. You know what I mean?
I think you'd be
I've-
surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah. But no, but it's really not more expensive
Is it not?
unless you get in all the because it's got loads of named brands. So yeah, if you're getting on the named brands, but they do they've got their own range. They've got M&S stuff, basic stuff. It's fine.
But that's a name brand.
But there's I guess, but it's
they got Peter Pigs, have they?
Peter
Peter
Pig.
Pigs.
Right, yeah. It's fine, It's a misconception. So I did my price comparison. Tenner in it, better experience. So I thought I'll go for them.
Fair.
And they take your bags.
Well, like off.
Yeah, which is nice because I always have too many bags in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently so. If you fucking
Absolutely, yeah.
if you fucking got
So-
Ocado money,
It's
you've been
not-
getting paid too many bags, mate.
Oh, he's not listening. He's not listening to me, guys.
I bet you go to the shop and buy one tin and that's it. and then you'll get a bag for life for that because you're fucking posh boy and you got
I'm
plenty
not.
of bags
I'm
for
not
life.
a posh boy.
I reckon you get those like what are they made with, like string woven.
Oh
for
yeah,
life.
yeah, I know
Tote
what you
bags.
mean.
Yeah, like a tote
bags,
bag.
Yeah.
No, but like the proper Hessian ones.
This is. I mean, up until this point, I was getting Tesco, but it really annoying because Tesco they give you like just a crate, and you have to take the crate in the kitchen, take everything out, but
while the driver's waiting.
yeah. Ocado,
that's
just boom, 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 bags in, see ya,
Fair.
in and out, 2 seconds. Anyway, Ocado, it's good, man.
The co-op downstairs is getting bought out. It's becoming a Tesco.
Oh, no way.
Do you know what? I think that's good.
No, I like the co-op. I've
I
grown
do.
to know everyone in there.
I think it's too expensive, and it's just like it's a more expensive shop.
I don't think
And
it's
there's not
that
much in it.
expensive when you get the member prices.
Oh, you
Yeah,
remember?
well, I'm a member, baby.
Nice.
Let's see how much I've earned on my card.
Here we go.
Because you get 2 pence back for every pound you spend. We're not sponsored, by the way.
what a deal!
Let me have a gander. So I have 72 pence to spend on my card.
Wow.
I started it last month.
Inflation who?
No, but it's not bad. It's all right. You get a bit of a cheaper price. It's what they all do now, isn't it?
I mean,
Tesco Club card.
I think we touched on this before, didn't we?
Yeah.
I won't go into it.
It's amazing
But-
how we all come back to this subject.
So,
Full circle.
Fucking
what is it?
Tesco.
Aura borealis or whatever, that snake that eats
Aura
its own
borealis.
that eats its own tail or something.
That's
Doesn't
a
matter.
game
I've
on
been
32.
watching Loki too much, but the club card prices are just the prices, or
Yeah.
The what
back
they
in the
should have
day, what they should be. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you
It's
could.
like when you see like a pillow for 20 quid and you go, I'm not paying that. And they go, good news, you're not, because you remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Just give us your email.
yeah.
Not the data, please. Not the data that you're going to do something with that. I don't care.
Do you know what?
Do Tesco do that like? Do they do like the Spotify Wrapped thing at the end of the year?
Tesco,
imagine.
what you've bought.
Or
Imagine.
have I just made that up? I swear I've seen that before where it's like
No way.
You've
You're-
been a
you're-
fat cunt and had 142
I've
Ben
seen
and Jerry's
I've
this
seen
year.
it where like you're the number one what was it like?
Oh,
You're the number one purchaser of like Heinz beans at this store or
I've-
something like that. That is
you're right.
That
I've
is
seen that.
Tesco, I swear.
That's funny.
It's Tesco or Sainsbury's. I've
Yeah.
seen that as well.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They should market him more towards that rather than going after your data.
Imagine if you had an app like on the Tesco app. It was like it did a little song and dance about.
We've always said that
Showing
like,
off your stats.
Yeah, you bought this many pregnancy tests. What are you doing?
we've always said like why you know a great compilation at the end of not every year but like maybe every in fact every time you renew your passport they should do this.
Yeah.
All the images that are captured of you when you go through the self-service passport.
Oh
control,
yeah.
They should compile them when you get a new passport and go, here's your previous passport wrapped, and it's just all like pictures of you looking like. Just
Yeah.
like staring into that fucking camera, like just jet lags to fuck, no doubt, and you just like just get me the fuck home. Like, I think that'd be great.
Anything that you have to like on one of my banking apps, you have to sometimes I have to put the camera in my face and blink
Face
or
ID,
whatever. Yeah. No, but just like to be fair, Face ID as well. Just those pictures where you just don't give a shit. You're just on your own. You're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Just woke up, unlocking your
Yeah,
phone.
or where you have to like, what did I have to do? I had to do something. I had to apply for something. I had to send a picture of myself like through the app, so it wasn't. I just looked like absolute shit. I was like, oh. And someone's got to look at that.
I wonder
Oh,
who
that's
I wonder
Looking
who
at
has
it
the
now.
worst application for a Monzo card. You know when you have to send them a video.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's kind
Yeah.
of what we did with. I can't remember if it were Glassdoor tickets. Like MB and me tried to get a really fucking shit photo of herself.
Yeah.
Oh,
to use for
really?
it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Oh, they've delayed it, haven't they? By a couple of weeks.
what Glassdoor?
To
Yeah,
like the
it's
ticket.
next,
Oh, really?
It's like next Sunday or something. Yeah.
I did not know that.
So I like shit myself because it was like one or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, today's I meant to buy it or whatever, and then I saw the email like, oh, it's delayed. Oh, thank God. Woo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Just don't-
I'll tell you what I need to do. We need to start planning what the fuck we're gonna do next year.
We do, yeah.
I haven't given it any thought yet. I haven't given it any time.
I mean, April's pretty much all we've thought about. That's it.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Mm.
Someone was asking about it on an email the other day, and I was like, I just haven't got around to it yet.
We need to have a sit down, like, all get together and see what we want to do and what's you know, what everyone thinks.
Yeah.
Wait for that to trickle down.
The economics for the same. It's like the banking. No, we do need to sort that out. We need to come up with what we're doing. But I need to sort out loads of shit. My entire fucking life at the minute.
I need to sort my house out.
Yeah, you know, it's a particular expensive time of the year.
It is, yeah. And next month there's a lot going on. Like it's so annoying.
Is there?
Yeah, for me anyway.
Oh, there's that thing called Christmas, isn't there? That's quite expensive.
Yeah.
There's Works Christmas Do, which is like a black tie event.
I'm
so I've got to get proper.
I'm not going to mine.
Oh, you know?
I have to.
I don't do like work social events.
No, I don't know.
I've had enough jobs now where I go like, in the nicest way possible. I don't hate anyone. I actually really like a lot of people that I always work with. Everyone's great. But why am I going to go out and spend like, let's say never more than 100 quid on a night out, but maybe up to 100 quid on a night out because you can get a bit reckless.
Yeah.
Why am I going to go and spend money on a night out to improve my morale working with people that I'm not like, again, lovely people, but I'm not like friends with. I've had like one friend from a workplace in my life ever, but like I'm not going to spend that money to please the company.
See, that's really interesting because we're probably opposite sides of the coin because I fucking love I love my job and I love my social events because they're pretty much all paid for and I've got a good team that I work with. Well, and we all just like any opportunities to work social would jump at. And it's just interesting because you do hear this a lot. There's a lot of people I speak to. Yeah. And I just like, I don't want to do the work stuff.
I'm not asked about going out to work and that lot.
Yeah.
It's never been a factor in my life, but I've had shit jobs and like grown up with shit places to be and it's just made me not want to do that.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, it just don't bother me. Like this, I have to do it because it's an award thing at the same time. And my boss has paid £200 per person, like to be at the table for it. So it's like I have to go.
Yeah, you've
just really
a bit shit.
They haven't paid for it. The company's paid.
Yeah, but it's his company.
Nah.
We're a very small business. I think there's 5 or 6 in total employees.
It's total luck of the draw in it. Like I just think I got really lucky, like because everyone wants to go out, and I'm lucky the company pay for it.
Maybe I'm just a bit too cynical because I see that as like so it's a morale thing. So they're trying to get a return on their investment, and I guess the return is morale, and it's a retention thing.
It's a bit of a team building thing
as well.
It's to help you work better with each other. Isn't it?
I can work with anyone. I'm just straight up. Like I don't.
Yeah, but not everyone's that way. So.
I don't need like.
It's not just about you, is it? They're incorporating everyone.
I'm probably a bit biased as well because I'm like in our office, I arrange all the social events.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I get my own beers, play my own music. It's all paid for.
Oh, okay, I understand this. You're just saying like, I actually think it's a great idea.
We're having another office party with some Brewdog.
I never get Brewdog.
No one turned up to that one. I guess I'll just have it.
I'll have all these beers myself.
All the beers and pretzels will come back to mine.
Last year I managed to get us a pool table, which was quite a win. I don't know how, but yeah.
What in
the office? Yeah,
I just hired it or
no, bought it. We basically, it's the biggest. Grift isn't the right word, but basically, I like one of the things of my job is I have to manage like when we get rid of a load of equipment or whatever. I found this company in Harrogate that they'll pick up all this equipment, but they'll pay you for it. So it's like a week. You'll know the electronic waste process. We were paying people to like pick it up. I said this can't be right. So I did some googling. Company in Harrogate do all this for you, but they'll pay you anyway. Got rid of loads of crap. Got about, I don't know, $3,500, something like that. I was like joking with one of the guys at work. I was joking like, oh, it'd be great if we all come in a bit of fun. And then I'm like, oh, should we get a pool table or something like that? And I was like, let's try that.
Yeah.
So I spoke to, who did I speak to? I spoke to my director, IT director, and he was like, great idea. Great idea. Yeah. If he had one of those clapper things, weird. I did that, and then I don't know. It all like went a bit quiet, and then out of the blue, we had this like all hands like there was like this meeting with the CEO. It was about some I don't know.
And it was about let's put the pool table together. We need everyone.
We need everyone on. No, it was about like some nonsense, and then at the end of it, it was about like an update on like what the company's doing and stuff. And then at the end of it, CEO just called me out. Was like, "Oh, don't worry, Ben. We'll get." Oh, he put like, "Oh, where's that pool table, by the way, Ben?" Or something. I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Anyway, so
he wants a fucking game. Man.
Absolutely. So I collared him after. I said, I didn't know that got to you. I thought it was a bit beneath you. I said, no, let's sort it out. And then within about 2 weeks, ordered it. Big 8-foot American pool table or whatever. Is it 8 or 12? I can't remember.
Yeah, because now what they can do in their
Sick,
toxic work environment is
it's all about morale.
We
It's
have
all
fun
about
on
the
games. We're a team. We're a family. Look at us. We've got pool and pizza.
There's just a picture of me stood next to it on brochure, just like
It's a thing of like the morale of the team's really killing us. You know, cost of living's getting us down. The workload is getting higher. How can we boost morale? Pizza, pool table. Yeah.
IPAs.
Yeah.
Get them an IPA.
Yeah. That'll sort out
I don't know.
cost of living.
All I'm saying is I've been in jobs that I don't really like my colleagues, but I feel quite lucky in this one.
I think I just get along with most people.
Yeah. Maybe you're the problem.
I don't like.
Maybe I am. You know, I always get very anxious about I don't bitch about anyone at work. I make a point to just.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just never worth it because everyone has the best intentions.
Yeah.
So even if someone's pissed off at me and speaks badly to me, I will number one maybe take the piss because I take the piss out of everyone. Or number two, just keep my mouth shut. Just go they may be having a bad day or whatever. It's nothing against me. Water off duck's back. But then I always think, well, I don't speak badly about anyone, but I've heard people speak badly about other people, and I'm like, people chat shit about me. What are they saying? I'd love to know.
So I've got this other note here. So I've actually been to your work.
Yeah, it's like he's too efficient at his job. He's too good.
Things that have never been said.
Definitely
never
not.
been said. He's always on time.
Yeah, I was putting an email chain literally yesterday, and it was it said I've tried to ask Ryan, but he doesn't reply, and I was like, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong.
Here's a top tip about the workplace, right? Always assume whenever you say something to someone, always assume the person you talk about will hear it. That's a lesson because it's just not worth it.
Just don't chat shit.
Because if don't chat. Yeah, first of all, don't do it. But especially just think because if you got to think whoever you're speaking to, if they're bitching about whoever, what's stopping them bitching about you to someone else?
Yeah.
Or, it's just a continuous.
And I've always found
cycle.
When I'm judging people, you shouldn't judge people, but when you obviously
do you wear the
anyway,
wig?
Yes. It's one of those where I judge them on what they say behind someone's back.
Fucking great.
But,
quick and sneaky.
oh God.
Oh, it's that kind of day. Give me a mulled wine, quick.
But no, I always
say what you're guilty of, being fucking funny. I find you guilty on the charge of being hilarious.
Guilty.
Oh God!
Finished?
Cut.
Finished?
Yeah. Literally crying.
I don't even know what I was on about now. What were I saying?
I don't know.
People are watching this.
Little pink gavel. I'd imagine you.
Give me that shit.
Give you what?
the lint roller.
Guilty. Anyway, take me home.
Okay.
You can tell I'm hungover.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm actually quite.
Anyway,
positive
Dan, you were saying
I can't remember what I was saying now.
this chair's so fucking squeaky.
Why is it squeaky? No one else's chair is squeaking.
The chair on my asshole is really squeaky.
Why have you got your bare asshole on chair?
Anyway.
I don't know if anyone at home will hear that, but it is really noisy.
You're on about judging people because I made that really funny joke.
Yeah.
I always find that I judge people on how they act behind someone's back. So if Raz went home now, I'd judge you if you started talking behind his back, but won't say it to his face.
I would.
I know we all would, but no. But yeah, that's that. Yeah. I judge people a lot on that. Yeah. So it's like if you do that to someone, it's like you're probably gonna do it about me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get close to you.
It's just too much. Yeah. I had a guy in one of my. It was like my first office job, and
you had him, did you?
I had him. I took him, and now he just there was the way the rota worked or whatever in this place, you had to like cover it was like a IT service desk job. You had to like cover the desk or whatever.
Yeah.
And like on the after hours, you had to there was only like 2 of you on, and it was on a rota system, so it was quite frequent that I'd be like stuck with this guy, and literally as soon as like everyone was out the door, just like 2 hours, 3 hours of just like relentless.
Masturbating.
Just masturbating, semen everywhere. He just wouldn't shut up about moaning about the job, and it's like, why are you here? I just leave, man. I've been in a shit job before, and I just left. I had nothing lined up. I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore.
It's hard though. Like I couldn't do that. I couldn't leave my job with not lined up. I've got rent and bills and all sorts of shit.
I guess, but there's just a point where I'm like, mate, you need to kind of make like you can make this job better for you.
Stop whinging.
Stop whinging.
Yeah.
Or are you looking for another job? No.
People who complain and do nothing about it. There's a word for it. It's called whinging.
Yeah.
But
you can complain if you're going to do something about it. But if you're just going to sit there and whinge and go, oh, it's shit. Yeah,
it is shit.
I'll at least call it out and just say, I'm going to have a whinge. I'm not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, warn me.
But I just want a whinge. Is that all right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, everyone does have a whinge sometimes.
Just put the AirPods in.
Crack on.
Didn't
pop.
Yep. that was noise cancellation. Yeah. Turn adaptive off. What is it? A voice recognition where it where it ducks it. Yeah.
Oh, love it. Hey, come on. We're all on fork. I've something in my eye.
Is it your finger? Your palm?
Right,
Back your hand? It's all sorts of shit.
Well, I'm losing the will to live. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Well, we can cut it there if you want. If you're a tired little teddy bear who needs to shave his beard.
Hey, I do.
No, you meant to say it when it leaves.
I've just been letting it go because I've been like.
No, you can't tell.
Well, I've just been like, who am I trying to impress?
No,
yeah.
I would say
certainly not us.
Up until either yesterday or the day before, I can't remember which. Like I just couldn't give a fuck.
And it's a stark contrast because most Octobers will dress up, and I'll usually shave it all off, and that's my like one time a year where I go, yeah, I've got no facial definition. I should never shave ever, but I just justify it to myself every year. Yeah. But I didn't this year, so I'm doing the opposite.
Last time I did that was Don Broco. When we were Don Broco for Halloween.
Yeah.
Haven't shaved my face since.
Yeah.
Don't want to see that shit.
You realise, God, my face is dull. There's not going on there. If I get rid of this.
Give me that beard, it's man's makeup.
Yeah.
It's contouring for men.
It's a shame we didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I didn't have the money to.
I think we're all... Well, I was just back from America.
Yeah, it was busy time.
I spent more at Power Trip than I expected. It's been a busy couple of fucking months. Like very expensive, busy, and like everything we've done has just cost money.
You know that picture I sent in the group chat of like near Oatman, where I said, "Boys, where's this?"
Oh yeah,
and I was stood
the view spot.
Yeah, I was stood in like the middle of nowhere in America, a place where we'd been before. I was driving around there, and I literally hard like stopped the car. Like to pull into that place. I didn't realise it at the time, but I was like, Rach, I know exactly where we are, and I was like so proud of myself because I was literally there, like in the middle of America, in the middle of fucking nowhere. But I was like, I know that particular spot. Got out the car, and like, I've never heard silence quite like it. I don't know if you remember, but it was deathly silent.
I don't remember that.
Like I'd drive back there again just to hear how silent that was, and I haven't experienced anything like that obviously since. But it was mad.
I don't like sounds. It's not for me.
No, I don't like.
I have noise even on the night when I'm going to sleep. I need noise. Windows
open.
I
just thought I'd mention it because like I didn't realize how much I loved being around there until I went back. I was like, "Fuck me, I've missed this."
Yeah, that was such a good place to be. That entire Route 66, so many great places to see.
Well, you know, like when we did Route 66 the wrong way, and we started off like in Needles, Oatman,
and went to Chicago,
and we did it that way, and we went to Oatman and went, oh, it'll all be like this. Well, me and Rach went the other way from Needles through Oatman, the other way around. It was shit.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of like just empty roads, not much to see really, and. Yeah, like, you know when you think like, oh, the other way, it must be all like that. Nah, it's pretty shit to be fair. So much so that we got to just outside. I wanted to do the entire like back to Santa Monica, but then like got to the edge of LA, And then because you're not on a highway, it's like just normal roads, so it's stop-start traffic. So I was like, oh, this is too boring. Like, I got to what was it, Wigwam Hotel, you know, the one like, so in cars, it's like the cones. Went to see that because I was like, I love cars. I love the cones thing. Went to see that. And then after that, I was like, oh, this is taking too long. Went straight back on the highway. And you know what? I guess life is a highway.
Well, that's what we did as well, though. Like the 66, we obviously jumped on the highway for little bits of it because the actual Route 66 road is shit.
Yeah, literally just like kept looking at the road and going, yeah, there's no there. I can see the road. It's just like if this is the highway, the road's there.
A stone's throw away.
Yeah. I'm not driving on that at like 30 to 40 mile an hour. Yeah. I can be doing 70 here.
And when you do eventually come up on something, it's just a dead little town that's just been abandoned. There's no there.
Yeah.
Proper weird. So many abandoned places on that road.
Yeah. Anyway.
Great.
Me and Rob have been we talk about it all the time, but we say like we need to do a trip.
I'd love to, mate.
Very soon.
Sign me up for a trip life.
We need to get away.
Not
festivals, all right? We're going to go on a holiday.
Why don't we just pack up and go to America for a year? Do American festivals.
Leave it all behind.
Travel America.
All right, who's paying for that?
Them at home.
You would be surprised how expensive that is.
I know.
Just think if more people click the like button.
Yeah, true.
Bring it all back.
And if as long as they don't smash it, we want it to stay intact.
Remember, clicking the like button has the same effect as smashing it.
Caress the like button.
Gently ring the bell.
Look, I got smashed last night, and look how I am. You don't want the like button to look like me, do you?
No, you don't want an ugly as fuck like button. Come on. Right. Anyway, we're dulling down a bit, so I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Thank you both for joining me. It's been a nice little chat.
It's been a nice, cozy one. This
it has. It's been a lovely. What shall we call it? Shall we call it? Because it's coming out on Wednesday.
I don't know.
Should we call it warm? Oh, here he is. Anyway.
Suddenly got a bit less cozy.
We're just saying bye. Do you want to say anything?
Me?
Yeah.
You're breaking the fourth wall here.
Me?
It's your half at watch times and there's only one left. So.
There's no Wilco's now, so you know.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's fine. We're ending it.
Don't be sorry. Just don't do it.
Anyway, we're gonna go now. Thank you for joining us. I love all you at home. Love you both. Love him as well.
Why do they go so yellow, these pillows?
Because of saliva.
It's not saliva.
Sweat in it.
It's like...
You definitely do drool while you're asleep.
No, I
Right,
do.
can we end this podcast?
No, we're talking about saliva now.
Brilliant.
Right, yeah, we'll call it there. Right, thank
What
you.
we calling it? What we calling
We're
it?
calling it podcast. What gone down?
Podcast 3.
Yeah,
Great.
the second most boring podcast
Great.
we've ever done.
Brilliant.
I don't know, warm and cozy, somewhat or other.
That's a long title.
Yeah, no.
Good fragrance, that.
Call it quick and sneaky.
Anyway, let's fucking quick and end it. Quick and sneaky. Right. Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye boys. Bye.
I'm good, mate. How are you? Do you have a nice sleep?